Impact doesn't exist. MLW. Who is in MLW? Like and GCW. GCW, where they literally put pizza cutters in each other's eyes and jump off ladders, landing neck first on the top rope. Just some typical WWE thinking. Then Ryan, CM Punk, brackets, CM Punk. What does that even mean? CM Punk, brackets, CM Punk. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to bring to you today a new series for JTE. This series I'm going to call Twitter Trove. Basically, I go on wrestling Twitter for about 5 or so minutes, pick out the best little tweets I can find. Some are super toxic anti-WWE, some are toxic anti-AW, some are just general questions, some are, bits of news. Just generally what I pick out of 5 minutes of wrestling Twitter. Gonna break it down for you. Hopefully you guys in the comments can have a little discussion about some of the different things. Should be fun. I figured if I have to suffer through wrestling Twitter, you do too. So without further ado, we'll start it off. Wrestle Purist tweets, Lesnar vs. Reigns is right now scheduled to be the main event of the second night of WrestleMania, as per Wrestling Observer. So quick reaction to that one. That's a bit of a news headline. Lesnar, Reigns scheduled to be the night 2 WrestleMania main event. I stand by. I think Drew McIntyre should be involved in that match. Obviously, Lesnar and Reigns, that would be their 3rd WrestleMania main event. Obviously, 31, 34, and that'd be 38 night 2. Is that the best WrestleMania main event we can do? I mean, I get babyface Brock's amazing, heel Roman's amazing, but can we not do something more fresh? I don't know. So that's that one. Next we move, another Wrestle Purist story. This one, Vince McMahon stepped in with NXT as far as wanting Joe Gacy pushed because he thinks the character will get the company mainstream publicity. Now, this one I like. Joe Gacy, I think the guy's brilliant. I think this is an edgy, relevant, interesting character. Alright, playing on the part of politics, people getting all emotional, passionate, social media culture, cancel, outrage culture. Joe Gacy's character is excellent in that regard. I believe Joe Gacy, generally speaking, could do segments if WWE wants to bring in Donald Trump for a Raw appearance. Could you imagine that? Donald Trump comes on to Monday Night Raw, and we've got Donald Trump and Joe Gacy going back and forth. Joe Gacy's trying to shoot on Trump. Trump's burying Joe Gacy. Who wouldn't want to see that? Okay, that's the sort of content we need. So that's that one. Next, we have a tweet here. What's the best WrestleMania main event of all time? First off, I love the fact that on the tweet, you've got Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. Didn't even main event. Who cares? Best wrestling match ever. Best WrestleMania main event of all time. Ooh. Rock and Cena from 28 has to be up there. I think, obviously, circumstances taken aside, Benoit, Triple H, and Shawn at Mania 20 was up there, and then also Rock and Austin at 17. So there are a few options, obviously not the greatest. Then we move on. Are Bella Twins fans meeting up at the Rumble again to F each other in groups again like they did at Evolution? We move. Bro, WWE effing sucks, lol. We move. So there's that one. Next we move on to, what do we have here? This is a good tweet. Let me just read this one. This clown has more 5-star matches than hashtag Hulk Hogan, hashtag Edge, hashtag The Rock, hashtag Batista, hashtag Randy Orton, hashtag Kurt Angle, hashtag Triple H, Macho Man combined, crying face. I get the point. The whole point that Sammy Guevara, yes, Tay Conti's boyfriend for the next couple months before they split, Sammy Guevara has more 5-star matches than all those legends. Yeah. The Dave Meltzer rating system is as legit as it comes, pal, so you'll have to see it. Next up, this one, I'm pretty sure I'll make this the final tweet of the video. This one is just absolutely hilarious. Basically, the tweet is pretty simple, it's pretty provocative, pretty general. Roman/Seth, the 2 best in the world right now? Question mark. Now, with wrestling Twitter, the question mark gets forgotten. People see just Roman, Seth, best in the world, and they freak out, they lose their marbles, this ruins the next 30 minutes of people's lives. Essentially, real quick for me, Roman and Seth, the best in the world. I don't agree. I think Roman Reigns is objectively a top 2 star in the world right now. And then the other best in the world, as far as character, entertainment value, generally even match quality as well, just the whole package, the number 2 as well is probably Brock Lesnar. Babyface Brock right now is on another tier. Probably I'd say Roman and Brock. Bryan Danielson would be probably 3. I guess if New Japan fans would put Okada up there, he had some really good 40-odd minute matches at Wrestle Kingdom 16. Guys like that, I don't feel like, just real quick before we get to these, I don't think a guy like CM Punk is there yet. As far as match quality, Punk's not there. Promos, all he's done is shots at WWE in his promos, and just generally still finding his footing, and then elsewhere, none of the guys are even close in that regard. So let's check out some replies. Let's see what Wrestling Twitter had to say here. So first up, we have Ricochet himself. This is a WWE superstar. Ricochet replying to this random tweet from some guy with a couple hundred followers asking who's the best in the world is. Ricochet himself replies and says, no. Really? Could you imagine back in the day, you've got like Taka Michinoku replying to forums saying, Austin and Vince, 2 best in the company today. And Taka Michinoku goes, no. Like, just weird to think about. So there's that one. Then we have, oh hell no, Kenny, Okada, Bryan, Shiozaki, Nakajima, Park, Shingo. Greater than. Look, as far as these, Okada, I get it. He had some 40-minute matches at Wrestle Kingdom. Bryan, fine. I think Bryan's better than Rollins, so yep, I agree. Shiozaki, okay. Like, Nakajima, okay. Park, guys address with Park. I follow AEW and their general product. What has Park done? Like, to be better than Seth Rollins? Like, really, obviously, Reigns is objectively top 2. But as far as being top 2, what's Park done? As far as the past year, especially, just generally before that, to even be on the tier with Rollins. I don't know. And then Shingo, sure, Japan, whatever. So there's that one. Then we have, a good little exchange here. This one sums up wrestling. This sums up Wrestling Twitter in a nutshell. So this guy goes, or this guy, girl, androgynous being, however you want to classify this person. So AEW doesn't exist? Question mark. Impact doesn't exist? Question mark. MLW, NJPW, GCW, ... Typical WWE thinking. Impact doesn't exist. MLW, NJP, GCW. Who in GCW comes close to Seth Rollins? Okay, this isn't even a Reigns thing. Reigns is so far clear of anyone in these promotions, maybe outside of Okada and New Japan, but elsewhere, who/what in Impact is even close to Seth Rollins as far as the all-round package of a superstar, the wrestling, all of it? Maybe Chris Bay is a better wrestler, but the all-round package, presentation, charisma, mic skills, body of work, matches, performances on the big stage, all of it. Like, Impact doesn't exist. MLW. Who's in MLW? And GCW. GCW, where they literally put pizza cutters in each other's eyes and jump off ladders, landing neck first on the top rope. Just some typical WWE thinking. Then this guy goes, no, WWE has the biggest stars. He's not overly wrong. Then the response here, biggest stars? Your attitude to wrestling is sickening. Bryan Danielson. Brackets Daniel Bryan. As though we don't know who that is. You have to put the brackets Daniel Bryan. CM Punk. Brackets CM Punk. What does that even mean? CM Punk brackets CM Punk. What? No, I thought it was CM Punk brackets. I don't even know what to say there. Samoa Joe brackets Samoa Joe. How is Samoa Joe one of the two best in the world, with alongside Roman Reigns. How is Samoa Joe better than Seth Rollins in 2022? Like Samoa Joe stood out in the rain at WrestleMania with a poncho, and then he lost the NXT title. Adam Cole. Okay, Adam Cole's better than Seth Rollins because the Young Bucks kiss him on BTE. Adam Cole's better than Seth Rollins at the moment because he has stare downs with Orange Cassidy on a beach in Cleveland in the middle of January in winter for beach break. Okay, Kyle O'Reilly. Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish is apparently one of the two best wrestlers in the world. One of the two biggest stars. Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish. And that's just ROH, get over yourself. What? Did this person read a different tweet to me? Like, I'm reading Roman/Seth, the two best in the world right now. Bobby Fish, brackets Bobby Fish. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call the first episode of Twitter Trove there. And that's been the, reaction to wrestling Twitter. I guess, is that what we're calling it? I don't even know. I don't know how I made it through this, but, we're here now. All good. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and join. See ya.